In the stillness of the night, the royal guards find themselves bound by more than just duty. They are bound by a sense of purpose so deep, it transcends recognition. Their commitment is not to be seen, but to serve, not to be praised, but to protect. And so, they endure, silent, steadfast, resolute. Because though their hearts may break, their duty remains. In every crack, in every tear that slips through the cracks of their armor, they remind us all. Strength is not the absence of vulnerability. It is the ability to endure in spite of it. For centuries, royal guards have stood as pillars of strength and discipline, sworn to uphold the dignity of the monarchy. Their faces, unyielding and stoic, offer no glimpse of the person beneath the uniform. But sometimes, even the strongest shields crack, revealing the vulnerable human beings who wear them. Even the mightiest can bend. Under the pressure of discipline, relentless duty, and the constant gaze of the public, a crack can form in the seemingly perfect facade. For a moment, the human being inside begins to show. It's not just the weight of their duty that wears on them. Sometimes it's the weight of their own stories, the untold tales of sacrifice, of loss, that they cannot share with the world. They must wear their uniform, hide their pain, and carry on. Sometimes, in the quietest moments, a simple reminder of home, a fleeting thought of someone they've lost, can break through the armor they wear. They stand tall and proud, but inside, they are fighting battles no one will ever see. But even the strongest among us have their limits. These moments of vulnerability, these cracks in their armor, remind us that behind every guard is a person, a human being with emotions, memories, and dreams of their own. We may never truly know the weight they carry, but in these rare, fleeting moments, we glimpse the humanity behind the uniform. In moments of silence, when the public eye is no longer upon them, they are free to exhale, to let go of the walls they have built around themselves. But even in these quiet moments, their hearts remain tethered to the duty they have sworn to uphold. Every crack, every tear, every fleeting moment of weakness is followed by the relentless pull of responsibility. For them, it is not just a job, it's a calling, a sacrifice. Their lives are marked by sacrifice, duty, and silence. In every interaction, there is a barrier, one they are trained to maintain. But every once in a while, a gesture of kindness, however small, reminds them that they are not alone, that even behind their armor, they are seen. And then there are those moments when the uniform slips just enough to let the soul breathe. A brief glance at a place, a memory, a person. In these fleeting seconds, they are allowed to feel it all, to feel human. In these quiet moments of vulnerability, we are reminded that the strongest among us are also the most fragile. Behind every unblinking eye, behind every rigid posture, there exists a story, a heart, struggling, enduring. But no matter how heavy the burden, no matter how many moments of heartbreak they must endure in silence, they remain, the royal guards, the silent sentinels, whose hearts, though often unseen, beat as fiercely as their duty to protect. The dawn breaks, and with it, a new day begins. For the royal guards, there is no rest, no reprieve. Their duty is eternal, their presence unyielding, no matter the toll the night has taken. Sometimes, a simple glance is all it takes to understand, a silent connection, a fleeting moment of mutual recognition. Even the most stoic of guards can find solace in these rare exchanges. And sometimes, it is the weight of family, the ties that bind, that bring the most profound grief. In their hearts, they carry the love, the loss, the guilt of what they cannot share. They stand, silent and strong, even when their hearts are breaking inside. They watch their loved ones, their children, their partners from afar, and silently bear the weight of being apart, of knowing they cannot embrace the life they wish they could live. It's not just the uniform that defines them. It is their strength, their ability to carry both the burden and the grace of their duty. And when that armor cracks, it is not weakness. It is a reminder of the humanity within, a humanity that connects us all, even if just for a moment. And so, the day ends. The guards stand, unwavering, guarding not just the gates of the palace, but the quiet strength of those who serve. They carry their stories, their pain, their hopes, in silence. And in silence, they endure. For even when the world forgets, the royal guards remember, and they remain, always. As the night envelops the palace in its stillness, the royal guards remain vigilant. Their faces are cold, their movements precise. The world sleeps, but they stand watch, guardians of tradition, protectors of a legacy. And yet, in the silence of the night, they feel the weight of all that has been left unsaid. The moments of joy, the memories of loved ones, the dreams they must sacrifice to be what they are. They stand alone, but not without a deep, unspoken